Her smile was the purest light, a beacon in the hushed room. Tiny fingers curled around the rough texture of her father's finger. In her mother's eyes, a universe of love unfolded. Life, they believed, had reached its peak. Days melted into weeks, weeks into months. The house, once filled with the cooing symphony of a newborn, grew eerily quiet. Work consumed them, their ambition a hungry beast demanding every waking moment. The baby's laughter, once music to their ears, became a fleeting memory. They missed her first steps, the clumsy stumble, the triumphant giggle, missed the way she babbled to her toys, creating stories in a language only she understood. Their absence, a silent, ever-present void, began to envelop the child's world. The little girl grew, her world shrinking within the walls of their home. She drew pictures, filling pages with stick figures of a family holding hands, their smiles impossibly wide. But the crayons couldn't color the loneliness that seeped from her heart. She yearned for their attention, a bedtime story, a shared meal where their eyes met hers. Instead, she ate dinner in silence, the clinking of cutlery her only companion. Their apologies became routine, their promises empty echoes in the cavernous space of their neglect. Each night she lay awake, listening to the muffled murmur of their voices as they worked late into the night. Each unanswered question, every unfulfilled request chipped away at her spirit, leaving her shrouded in a loneliness that no child should ever know. Then, one day, silence, a deafening, all-consuming silence. The child, now a teenager, lay in a hospital bed, her skin translucent, her breath shallow. Years of unspoken words, of unshared moments hung heavy in the air. Her parents, their faces etched with a terror they had never allowed themselves to feel before, clung to her frail hand. Their apologies, once hollow, now dripped with the bitter sting of regret. But words they realized with a soul-crushing finality were futile. The monitor's relentless beep ceased. A straight line, cold and unforgiving, replaced the erratic dance of her heartbeat. Their daughter, the little girl who had loved them with such fierce, unwavering devotion, was gone, leaving them stranded in a sea of what-ifs and unspoken words. The rain fell in heavy sheets, mirroring the tears that streamed down their faces. They stood at her grave, the polished granite cold and unyielding beneath their touch. The inscription, cruel in its brevity, mocked their grief. "Beloved daughter," it read, a title they had failed to truly embody. High above, beyond the veil of their sorrow, their daughter walked. She walked towards a light that pulsed with warmth and acceptance. A smile touched her lips, the memory of their neglect fading with each step as she turned to wave goodbye. A single tear traced a path down her cheek. Death should be the only thing we walk alone.